Okay, this is the Redmi Watch 5 Lite, the middle ground of the Watch 5 series from Redmi. And for this video, why don't we talk about this watch and the two other watches so that you can determine which watch, which watch best serves your needs. So Redmi's watches usually come in three categories. First, we have the most premium one, the Watch 5, which ranges at around 4,000 to 500 pesos right now. Next is their middle ground, which is the 5 Lite, and is currently priced at around 2,000 to 2,500 pesos. And finally, the most budget friendly, which is the 5 Active, ranging at around 1,000 to 1,500 pesos in today's market. Now, each watch is competitively well priced, but here are the key differences that you will see between them so that it would help you decide which one to get. First off, let's talk about the display of these watches. The Watch 5 and the 5 Lite uses an AMOLED display while the 5 Active uses an IPS LCD. Also, the 5 Lite and 5 Active significantly have bigger bezels compared to the Watch 5. But because 5 Lite uses an AMOLED display, you won't really notice the bezels on this watch compared to the 5 Active because you're gonna get proper blacks compared to the IPS LCD, which kinda gives you a grayed out black background when using that watch. Also, because it's OLED, the Watch 5 and the 5 Lite supports always on display, however, we don't get that feature on the 5 Active. Lastly, among the three watches, it's the Watch 5 that supports an auto brightness feature, so in this 5 Lite right here, I still have to adjust it manually, but I often leave it at the maximum brightness possible. Next, as for the body of the watch, all three watches come with a TPU strap on them, but the Watch 5 does have the aluminum alloy frame, while the 5 Lite and the 5 Active uses a plastic frame for the body. On to the next one, and it's gonna be a great concern for those who are in their Strava era or their running era. Despite being labeled active, the 5 Active does not have any built-in GPS, so you're probably gonna have to bring your phone around while you're going on a jog or a run, as it is only reserved for the Watch 5 and the 5 Lite series. Finally, for the batteries, the Watch 5 Lite and 5 Active both have 470 milliamps, while the Watch 5 has 550 milliamps. Now, upon trying this out in a real-world scenario, not just the laboratory-tested ones, with AOD on and every other possible settings turned on, this 5 Lite lasted me roughly around 4 to 5 days of use. While for the Active, I'm pretty sure it's gonna last longer because it doesn't have AOD and as well as built-in GPS inside. Now, fortunately, all three watches do support Bluetooth call, so you'll be able to answer your calls in any of those watches. I did use the 5 Active before and it is a fairly good budget smartwatch. However, after getting a taste of an OLED screen on a smartwatch, I kinda don't want to go back to an IPS screen, but I also don't want to spend too much on a smartwatch, which makes the 5 Lite, the middle ground, the best fit for me. And it might be the best fit for you as well.